start our recording. Okay.
Okay, let me do that so that I went out of my comfort zone. I have to say, I think I gotta switch it this way. I went out of my comfort zone is I'm trying to get my camera there. I can switch it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. There you go. Can you see that?
Yeah. Oh, wow. You did that all by hand?
No.
Well, like on the machine, but you decided.
Yes, every single area.
Oh my
Phenomenal.
goodness, Gay.
So
This
that's
is so amazing. Okay, go back up to it and just move real
wow.
slow. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is so
Really pretty.
so that's
I like
a
how
wedding
you-
gift.
beautiful.
I like how you quilted the triangles.
Let's come in. Let's come in and just hold us still so we can take in all the magic. So much detail. Look at those. What do you call those? Those are Erin Condren little icons. Those are on my planner. What do you call those wonderful?
In which color?
In the peach and the
Oh,
teal.
those are called lemon orange peels.
Orange peels, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you do this on your long arm or
I
on the?
did. I
You
did. And then those
Amazing.
are feathers in the green,
Mhm.
and those are the orange peels.
I like
And
those.
more, those are a different feather. And that's another type of feather. And that's just lines and filling in those triangles.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This was like a week of work.
It was basically what I did on Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember which day I did it. I put just muslin on my long arm with batting and another piece of muslin, but I drew out those shapes. And then I started playing with the computer to see if I could fill those shapes. So in filling those shapes, gave me a little bit of confidence. And then that was on, I want to say Saturday. Sunday, I looked at it and I was too nervous. I couldn't do it. So then Monday morning, I got up and after breakfast and after I got the work done that I had to get done, I came in and I spent about 4 hours because I was doing well. I was having success. So I said, okay. So every day I did about 4 hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, Thursday I did about 6 hours because I finished it. And then Friday, which was last night, I cut it. I did the last border, I cut it off. I didn't like the last border on it. I felt it took away from the more modern look of the quilt.
Mhm.
So I cut it back and I cut it to 1/4 inch and I put the binding on and I hand sewed the binding last night. So
It
that's
would
what I
take me
did.
a year to do the binding and you do it in
Yeah.
a night.
Now, how did you get it mathematically correct? Like for all the circles to line up shape, size, correct?
It's the computer that does it. What you do is I put in the area. I pick the design and then I hit area and then I go at each point. I start in one corner
Mhm.
and I hit multi-point, and then I move to the next corner and I hit multi-point, and then I move to the next corner and I hit multi-point, and I move to the next corner, I hit multi-point, and I go back to my original corner and hit multi-point, and now it has made my rectangle, my long rectangle, and it measures it. And
Okay.
then I hit I've got the design, so then I go and I hit, I don't know which button I want to say.
Well, that's okay. No, I don't have a long arm.
Repeat, I hit the button repeat, and it makes them, you have to adjust it a little bit to the size, how many are really going to fit in it as circles and not ovals. And then once you get it set, then you just hit Pro Stitcher and you hit run and it stitches it out.
But the long arm is figuring all that out, you're saying.
The computer does, not the long arm, the computer
When you
that's
s-
on.
Well, the computer that's on the long arm.
Correct, it's the computer.
It's not like a separate computer program where you could use it. Like, I
No.
don't have a long arm. If
This
I
is
were
the
trying to figure this out, to do this on my sewing machine, and I needed to figure out mathematically, do you know of a computer program that I could use and then figure it out, like the size? for
I'm
my-
not sure.
I'd have to, or would I have to do that myself, figure it out based on size?
I think you would have to probably
Yeah.
just draw them in. You would have to
Yeah,
figure your size and then, you know, the height,
Yeah.
the height of the area you're putting it in, plus the length. But the height is what's going to tell you, then you have to figure out pretty much how it goes in. You'd have to draw them probably.
Yeah.
When I did that with on my regular machine and I quilted, I would draw everything out
yeah,
first
okay.
and just quilt over the lines that I drew.
Oh, well, this is a spectacular gift. And I hope you get to hear their reaction.
Well, I'm going to the wedding. It's in Maine and we're going up to, it's at Sunday River up in Maine. So we'll go up there. It's about almost a 4-hour ride for us, but we're going.
How will you package the quilt? Will you just wrap it in paper? Or do you have a special technique?
I'm thinking of making a decorated, maybe a pillowcase and then tie it with pretty ribbon.
Pretty
So
nice. Do you put anything gay on them to personalize it so they?
there will be a label. There will be a label and it'll recognize their marriage.
Hmm.
And their names will be on it that I've given it to them. And then I put my name and then I have pieced and quilted. And it was pieced during the pandemic because I've had the quilt for almost a year made. But I didn't know how. I knew it couldn't have just an all over design and it couldn't have block because there's no blocks. So I went back to, this was a quilt that I did online. Once a month, we got a round of the quilt to do. So I went back to see if anybody had posted pictures of how they quilted, and this is what they had done, this custom quilting. And so that's why I had to do it. Because it really made the quilt. I mean, otherwise it would have been flat. It's not a flat quilt now. So,
Mhm. Have you showed it to anyone else?
just my family that's here in the house.
Were they impressed?
Oh, yes. No, I had actually one girlfriend that, she's a quilter. She did come the other night. I had quilted a quilt for her, the week before. And she does a lot of paper piecing and it was Cinderella's Castle. And so I quilted it for her. But she only wanted stars on hers. So hers got quilted with stars and swirls. So she was impressed with that. And then I showed her this one and she was really impressed.
Mhm.
So, and I've got all the firefighter ones. They're all wrapped up. They're in the corner and you can see that the presents are wrapped in the corner.
Oh, when do you get to deliver them?
That my son's trying to figure out a date that they'll come and we'll do a cookout and they'll all get them here. So
Gosh, and they have no idea.
no, none.
Wow.
No, because I haven't posted a picture on Facebook of any of it. So
Oh, gosh, if you can, try to grab a picture of them all with their quilts.
yes, we will get that. but I have them all hanging on the line. This one's got to be washed yet. I haven't washed this one. This one's got some pencil marks around those half circles.
Does
I've
it
got
make you
some-
nervous to wash it?
Well, it's actually, well, I usually don't wash them, but because I have some little black spots with, it's the lead pencil, I've got to treat them and clean that before I even wash it. I gotta work at it a little bit and then wash it. But if you have a weak seam, it'll show up and you can fix it before you give it away.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you
Very
so much for sharing, Kate. That is just so
Mhm.
spectacular. Okay, does anybody have to go early?
I'm
Anybody
leaving
gotta-
a little bit early. I'm going to dinner tonight, so.
Oh, good for you. Yay.
Because
Is
it's
there-
raining here still. We have had rain every day for the whole
boat.
month of July, except for yesterday.
Oh, and everything's drying out here.
We're inundated with water.
Mm.
Well, it's coming because it's nice and dry here in Rhode Island. It's a beautiful sunny day. So it's coming your way.
You've had all that rain too, haven't you?
We did.
Yeah.
But today it's 104 out there and it's
What?
sunny. Yeah.
Oh, that's a scorcher.
So it's been like this reversal, you know.
104. Oh my goodness. Boy, we can really get a sense for how huge Casey's room is with this angle.
Oh, I gotta see.
Yeah, let me switch over the spotlight to Casey. Okay.
Yay.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I am. I can't find the crossbars for my organizers. I have those wireframe organizers that have all the drawers in them. So I am struggling because once I get those up, then I can put the cutting mat on and I can move things forward, but I haven't found them yet. And for whatever reason, they weren't listed on my inventory as, in which box they're in. So I'm gonna have to go through more boxes. I couldn't sleep last night, so I got up and I went through 4 more boxes. Like, well, I'm not sleeping, I might as well do something. So got a few.
Are
but
you
I found-
sleeping? You're sleeping there? You've already had your first
Yes.
night?
Yep, we've been here since last Saturday night. Yep.
Wow.
So I did find in my cleaning last night, the box that had some patterns in it. And so I showed you the picture of I showed you my lady coat here. Of course, if I had to tangle that up and win money on it, I would not have been able to do that, but. So this bag, it's called the Professional Tote,
Oh, nice.
and it's by the Creative Thimble.
Creative Thimble. Thank you.
So I did find that. Oh, and I found.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah.
So now I can, so that I have two patterns that I can start making some things with. And yep, so that's what I've been, it's gonna be a while before I can get this organized if I can't find these cross pieces.
And this was stuff you had in storage or the movers already came?
No, the movers came a year ago and dropped it in a storage, two storage, budget storage places. And we had 2 units. And Dave and I moved everything from there over the last week.
By
So we were
yourselves?
these 3 or 4 runs a day. Yeah, we did it. This will probably be the last time we do that, though.
That's hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
The
what,
outside is, everything comes in small loads, so I could do a little bit of organizing. We had some storage shelves that he had built out of 2x4s in these units. We were able to take the boxes off, put the units up in our garage, put the boxes on them. So it's not quite as chaotic as it would have been if we didn't have those storage things. So, yeah.
what's your favorite feature of the house so far?
Oh my gosh. Dave was just here. He says, the sewing room. The views from every window, it's just incredible. We've got long views out this way, views of the forest that way, pine, juniper out these windows. When we're downstairs, we've got a patio on the south side, so there's just views in every direction, and I guess I have to pinch myself because it's incredible. The last house we had, I referred to it as that we lived in a tree canyon. The trees were like 80 to 90 feet tall, and they were like 20 feet from the house. So it was a slot canyon of trees. And the only time we had sunlight in the house was in the wintertime when the leaves were off. So it's just so startling to have so much light in the rooms. So
Exciting.
yeah.
You're gonna
And
love
it's
some-
only in the I would say it's probably in the 80s today. So bummer for you, Joanne, but it's like
I've
that's
been
like being down
inside.
in Phoenix.
Wow. It's amazing, Casey.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. How about Miss Kim? What you doing? You're in your sitting room?
Yes, I'm not doing much. I have been going through my magazines on Overdrive, and I found a new the first indie digital magazine for dressmakers, which I'd never seen before. It's called the Pattern Pages. Can't see it there.
Huh.
It's yeah, I can look. You guys can see this
And it's
one.
brand new?
Yeah, it is. I was like, what in the world? It's called the Pattern Pages. Yeah, I'd never seen it before, but this is it.
For independent dressmakers, huh?
It's indie digital pattern magazine. It's their first indie digital pattern magazine. So I was kind of looking at that. Then I found out that Making the Cut starts back tonight, so I can look at that. They've started that back on Prime, so I can look at that.
Is that a sewing show or something else?
Yeah, it's the one with Heidi Klum and whatever that guy's name is.
Tim Gunn.
Yes. Yeah, it starts back. They have an episode every Friday that they release.
What is the name of this one? What's it called?
It's-
Making the Cut?
Making the Cut. Mm-hmm.
And it's the second season. You have to have
Right.
Amazon Prime to watch
Oh,
Yeah, so I got that today. So I haven't done anything.
it. The first season, did you like it?
I didn't mind the first season, except I don't like Heidi Klum. She's just all over the place. And they could really, to me, they could just take her off the whole show because she wants to be seen, and she's worthless. So
Who is she? What does she
She's-
do?
she's a
Heidi
model.
Klum? Heidi Klum was, remember the fashion show that was going on for the longest time?
But she's just a model. She has
She's a model. She's known for what's that the bra store,
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret. She was a model for that. She's been
She really has no talent. So
Does
it's
she
like, okay.
sew though?
No.
She designer though. She designs her bra like an underwear line and swimsuits and.
She's been
But
with Tim Gunn
but-
forever.
Yeah,
And
but
she
on this
was
show,
the
she has no
hostess of
purpose.
Project Runway.
Thank you. I forgot the name of it. Yes, Project Runway.
Yeah.
My
She
God.
she would be glad you guys are not her managers to fight her off.
No,
But you
She-
must like the guy then,
I
whoever he
do.
is.
He
Oh, he's
he
good.
has talent. Yeah, he has talent. She just kind of flounces around and
He was he
and
was a
talks.
professor at Parsons in New York City.
Oh,
he's
nice.
so good. He's
Yeah, so he knows his stuff, and he's written books on just clothing, like, and how to put things together, and not necessarily designing, but what looks good on people and what doesn't, things like that. Yeah.
Did you learn from them, Kim, or is it just entertainment?
It's entertainment. Yeah,
Hey, Charlie, no.
yeah.
Lucia's cat's attacking her.
I had no idea this was even on. Goodness. Is
So
this,
other
is
than
this
that,
similar to Project Runway or is it
Mm.
totally different?
totally different. Yeah,
Okay.
totally different. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
international. The people are from all over the world instead of being mostly from America.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's this stuff is you know how they always do that, the like avant-garde challenge on Project Runway?
Yeah.
I thought a lot of the stuff on Making the Cut was
I can't-
straight up avant-garde. Like no way would I think people would wear this stuff in public, but you
No,
know,
they have another show that comes on Netflix too, but they haven't started it back up. I can't remember the name of it, but it's, if you put in Project Runway, this show comes up, and it wasn't too bad, but it was pretty decent.
Project Runway is coming back out again too.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's been going on a little too long. But I still enjoyed it for many, many years. I loved it. But
Have you heard from your daughter, Kim? Is she loving her new life?
I talked to her yesterday. She said it's okay. She said she's having issues with some of the people, typical job, because she's an outsider and they brought in outsiders. And so I told her, I says, you had to expect that. So,
Yep.
but that's what they're doing. She said they're hiring all these people from other places, and people aren't willing to accept the fact that, they're not from these places that they're hiring them from. So,
Yeah.
well, they hired her for a reason.
right. So, well, she knew the program. She, it was a program that she was familiar with, and they knew she knew how to run that program. So,
Yeah. She will be of value. They just don't know it yet.
but other than that, she said it's kind of lonely out here. So I told her, I says, well,
I bet it is for her, because she's used to always being able to just come
Bless
visit.
you.
Bless you, Joanne.
Thank
Just
you.
come visit with you. Don't pester you.
so, but yeah, but I told her, I said, call the relatives and, and see, because I said, you have relatives here, just call them and they'll introduce you to people. So,
Mhm.
she said, that's kind of weird. I was,
Aw.
No, nothing's weird about it.
so,
Yeah.
so if I have to, I'll call the relatives and tell them, she's lonely. Give her a call. So,
It won't be long and she'll make some friends, and then
Yeah.
you'll be hearing about her adventure.
well, see, because she works from home, she doesn't have interact with anybody.
shoot.
Oh,
Will it
Right.
always
That's
be
good.
from home?
Well, she works from home and she goes to sites and sees people from there, but she doesn't have a lot of contact with them.
Hmm.
Oh, that's gonna be, yeah.
So-
that's-
Yeah, so that's why she really hasn't met anybody.
That
That's-
stinks. She's getting
that's
ripped
tough.
off on that experience.
Yeah.
Is she in the areas that we're seeing where they're having to reinstate the masks and?
I don't know. She
Oh.
didn't say anything about that yesterday. I'll have to ask her because I need to call her. But I know she still hasn't gotten her stuff yet. I talked to the people yesterday. I called them because I was like, what the hell is going on? I told her, I said, I could have sold you a whole freaking wardrobe in this time. And
Yeah.
she was, and the lady was like, oh, well, because they have been holding all of her stuff in Fort Lauderdale.
What? That's a wrong direction.
Exactly. I was like, what the hell was it doing in Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, wow. They're taking the long route.
Tim, you can expect anything can happen in that transport. I sent a package to India 2 weeks ago. I see it in, it's on like a priority mail. It should be there in 5 days, but now I see it in Tokyo. The status shows me Tokyo. So I don't know what it is doing in Tokyo.
Well, they told me They had to wait till they got more people that needed stuff in California.
No, no. Oh, gosh.
If
That's how
if
they
her
work.
stuff isn't a full trailer, they'll wait.
Exactly.
But
Oh, wow. You
everybody's
could-
moving the other way. So how is that going to work?
So she's supposed to have the stuff no later than the 27th. I
Of
told her,
July?
That's still a long ways off.
I told her, I said, she better have this stuff. You don't want me to come there.
What do you want her to do? It's not in her hands now.
This is
after-
ridiculous. Because the man that left here, see, he was from Florida, but he told her, he said, well, we have to transfer it to another truck. He didn't say we have to transfer it to another truck in Fort Lauderdale.
Mm.
Oh, man.
I told him, I said, this is ridiculous.
Did she go with the cheapest moving company?
No, it was like in the middle. It was
Oh.
like in the middle. So she, she thought, okay, this is pretty decent, but
Yep.
when that truck broke down, it was like, I
Mm.
don't know.
Oh, goodness gracious. How much stuff is in there? Like just her bedroom furniture?
It's just a
and
bedroom
clothes?
furniture because she already bought a living room and dining room set. So she's getting ready. That's getting delivered on Monday.
Oh,
So,
good.
so all she's waiting for is her bedroom set and all of her clothes.
Good thing she works from home.
So I
Wash
think
and
she
wear.
took 4 suitcases. She took 4 suitcases of clothes and stuff with her. So thank God she did, because she would have been in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What an adventure for her. Oh, no.
But yeah,
So you're gonna watch your shows. Are you gonna sew anything? Have you found your next
I
project?
am gonna make those pants. I'm making these pants. I finally laid the fabric out and I'm gonna finally do something with these.
Good.
So I'm gonna do that this weekend. So
Nice. And then I didn't ask Casey, what are you actually sewing, Casey? We talked about the house, but what are you actually gonna sew?
I think as soon as I can find a flat surface around here that's not covered with boxes, I am going to start sewing baby things.
Yay!
I've got a list of things I want to bring to her. And so, yeah, that's going to be my focus. I have no idea what I need. I have a lot more of my clothes available to me, so there's not as big a pressure for me to make things because I can unpack a box and find something to wear. So I think I will be doing baby clothes.
Is it going to be a girl or a boy?
We don't know, and she's not going to find out until it's delivered. So we're doing gender neutral stuff. So
Well, if she has a girl, I have patterns I can I can send to you.
yeah, right now everything I have is pretty much. I might have a few leftover dresses and things from when she was little, but I have just a couple of baby layette kind of things that I'm going to get started on here. So that'll be my sewing. And I've unpacked some boxes with some fabric and I was like, oh, I could use this. Oh, I could use this. So that's good. I might be able to go through my stash a little bit.
We can't wait to see your real stash, Casey.
Yeah, right now I open a box and it might be like I was opening the dishes and there was, I don't know, the worsted wool, some wool that I'm going to make pants out of, wrapping everything up. And so every box has some fabric in it. So it's quite a treasure hunt to see which ones I get and what's available to me. But I have 2 bookcases. They're like cubbies. And right now, every time I get a piece of fabric, I'm kind of just stuffing it in one of the cubbies according to, is it cotton or is it a knit or, bottom weight, whatever, just to get some initial sorting so that, and from there, I can pull things back out and get them into proper organization. But right now it is a mess in here.
No, because I had packed up all those boxes of fabric to move them downstairs, and I have a granddaughter who loves art and she is drawn with color, and she said she'd come and help me organize, but she didn't get here. And I was just too much of a hurry, so I just kind of put the fabrics up, and she came the other day and she said to me, she says, "Ma, you did a good job organizing all the color."
You approved? You didn't make any changes?
Just a very few, just very few. Yeah.
Good.
Only in my solids did she do any real changing.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember if it was in this group or another group, but somebody said they would go to their whatever sister's house and clean her sewing room for her. Can you imagine if someone came to clean your sewing room? Usha, would you like that?
I remember that too. Somebody said that.
I was like, wow, how will you know where to find anything? Can you imagine if we rearranged all Dara's stuff, how mad she'd get us?
That's what my cousins does to me whenever they come for dinner. They stow away all the dishes and then put in everything. They clean and keep it back, but I can't find them after they left.
What happened to this? Okay, what have you been working on, Dara?
Yeah, hopefully the dogs won't bark. They've been running in and out. So I made this, I've got 3 pairs of shorts done for my mom. So I made her black.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me get down in the spotlight. I didn't switch it out yet. Okay, let's see. Oh, those are nice.
Olive drab, and a pair of navy, and I have 2 more pairs I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make this like I don't know.
Ooh,
It's
that's
orange, but it's really like
Peach, dark.
very
it's really
coral?
dark coral, really dark coral.
What type of fabric is it?
They're all suitings. They're all lightweight stretch suiting.
Oh.
And then I have this is like a really dark khaki.
Golly, how long does it take you to sew each pair?
Make like a pair a day.
Okay.
And then I made her a couple of t-shirts to go with them.
Oh, wow.
This one and this
Oh,
one.
pretty.
And I think I'll make probably another 2 or 3 t-shirts because some of the colors, like I have all the colors of the t-shirts I've made her over the last couple of years. And since they're ITY, I know she has all these still. So all of these bottoms that I picked, I know she has some tops to go with them. She can mixy matchy.
Her mom goes, I don't have anything to match that color. Dara whips out the samples. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
This.
Oh, I do. We do that sometimes. She'll say to me like, I don't know what to wear with that. And I'm like, oh, the stripe. Okay. She'll go and find it and wear it.
This is like the big circle of life. Your kids are little, you dress them. Your parents get old, you dress them.
When I counted, I'm up to just of these shirts, which is the same one that I sent to Suzette, and it's the same thing. I just made it, I graded it down to her size just by like taking a shirt that fit her and just making it smaller till it was the same size. But I'm up to 17 of them for her.
She's lucky.
He really is.
Andrea, did you get the pattern?
Yes, I told everybody before, but you came on later. Thank you so much, Usha.
problem.
I'm so happy to have it and I can't wait to sew it up. Yep, I have it in my hand. I was giggling when it said from Suzette and Usha. I'm like, how did that work? They don't live anywhere near each other. Yeah,
I after I thought like I should put Dora's name also, but by then I already made it.
I opened it right up. I'm like, I can't believe she did all this work. Yeah, so that's fun. Your mom's going to be hooked up. It would make me nervous to put all that in the mail.
Why?
Because they lose stuff lately.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It usually takes like 2 or 3 days to get to her. So
She'll be really excited.
yeah.
See all that good stuff. What are you going to do after you're done sewing for her?
Well, it'll probably take me the rest of the weekend to make the shorts and a couple more t-shirts. And then I don't know, one of my daughters is coming on Monday and staying for 5 days. So I probably won't sew very much next week.
Yeah. Oldest or youngest?
She's the middle.
The middle one.
We haven't seen her because she lives in California. So we haven't seen her since the Thanksgiving before COVID. So like 2019.
Oh,
Wow.
So,
Is she married?
no.
Just does her career?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My parents were like so big on career for me and my sister, but then we both got married and had kids and didn't really like work right away. And so I was really big on career for my kids, and now it's like they're never going to get married. It's like they're going to be
Oh no.
single forever because that they seem to think that's like the most important thing.
I'm in the same boat, Dora. I'm in the same
Mhm.
boat.
Oh.
34, 32, but not thinking about it.
Yep. And my son is hopefully getting married soon. It got pushed off and it still hasn't been rescheduled. But the girls, they've like no interest in, they say things like, I don't care to take care of a giant toddler man.
A toddler, man.
They are more intelligent than us. So they found out, they realized it earlier.
That's
Oh, I got nothing for you.
Got
Dara,
plenty, but I'm not saying it.
Dara, my granddaughter's gonna be 28.
Wow. Yeah, my Meg doesn't want kids. Just
Yeah.
and your daughter's not in a rush either, Kim, is she? She's just doing her thing too.
Nope. Nope. Could care less.
Just different. It's just different for them than it was.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yep.
do much for us, but
Oh
See,
well.
I'm like, that's the only reason I had you, but whatever.
There's always the dogs in the family. We have like
Yes,
great
thank
dogs.
goodness for them. Yes, our little Timber is finally getting some manners about him, but I was thinking Kim was right for a long time. He is crazy. I'm like a little attitude. This is like borderline nuts. He would just like lunge for them with his mouth wide open. I'm like, this isn't gonna work.
You forget how hard it is to deal with a puppy until you have one in the house again. And then you're like, what was I thinking?
They're way worse than babies. Way
I'm-
worse
Mhm.
than babies.
I think I'm gonna like forever be looking for the rescue dog that's already 2. Like 2 years
Yeah.
old is, as long as they don't have any really terrible habits built into them.
That's the thing is you don't know though. Yeah.
No, you don't.
You don't have any way to know. Yeah. Once he lost his baby teeth, he stopped being so vicious. Luckily, he has our neighbors just by chance got a golden retriever puppy at the same time. It's like 2 weeks younger, so they can wrestle like crazy and he can get it all out there in the yard.
And the
Okay,
golden retrievers are such polite dogs.
not this one. He's getting more snuggly, but he has like a little attitude about him.
He's independent.
He is independent. Like if you're making his food, he was freaking out.
Maybe he's telling you like, Andrea, don't be too nice and be like me, right? Okay.
Yes.
It all depends on the owner.
He might be. There's a woman who I volunteer with at church too, and she looked at me the other day and she goes, "You just need to be mean." I'm like, why?
Sometimes,
He's just a diva. He's just a diva.
Yeah, you need to be the alpha dog. He's got to learn he's not the alpha
We
dog.
have another dog, but he's so laid back. Like,
He's like, whatever. You let him have the spotlight, whatever. I
yeah,
don't care.
yeah. when we started, he had a little upset tummy, so we started giving him like rice and cooked chicken and pumpkin. And our other dog was like, "What is going on?"
Oh, you have to like fake give some of that too to them.
That's what I told everybody. I said, "I think he's mad. Like we should give him some of this."
Just a little sprinkle on the dry kibble.
He's like, "I have lived my whole life and never received a scrap of table food." If you didn't know it, a lot of you have dog experience, but if you ever do get a dog with a little bit of an upset stomach, pumpkin from the can, magical stuff. I did not know that. The neighbor who got the golden retriever, they're younger. She's like in grad school and she's researching the heck out of them. So she gives me all my intel and I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And then we can fix that problem. So, okay, where were we at? Let's see. We talked to Kim. Joanne, what about you? Tell us first about your beautiful necklace. It's so pretty.
It's nothing.
Was it a gift or you just found it out and
No,
about?
I'm sure I bought it somewhere. Yeah, I used to buy more jewelry and now I have plenty, so I'm not buying anything, but yeah, I just like jewelry.
Yeah, and it's fun to put it on, right? Especially if you can go out and
Yes.
someone can see it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I had this shirt too that I discovered and pulled out of a bin and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I have this. Look at that." And so I said, "Well, I needed a necklace." So
It
So,
looks good on you, that color too.
oh, thank you.
It's like a peacock color, is it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
It's stunning.
So I did make my shorts.
Yeah?
Well,
Got them on?
I do.
Let's
Let's see. All right, yeah, it's still not.
Oh, they're
Oh,
beautiful.
those are cute.
Class.
But the fabric isn't, I don't know if it's stretched out during the day or what, but there's a lot of fit issues. There's like this going on here, like
Uh-huh.
it's a lot of extra there. And
What
then
kind of fabric is it?
it's that stuff I found at Hobby Lobby. I thought it was cotton, but I'm gonna have to go back and make sure there was nothing else in it. I'm curious now. But the pattern,
Yeah.
the pattern is not as good as I thought it would be. And so I'm not sure if just this fabric stretched out during the day or because I've been wearing it all day just to see what it would do. Or if it was from the original. I know some of it is from the original sewing that I knew I had to adjust. And I had already adjusted it on a muslin. But when I adjusted the muslin, it caused other problems.
Oh.
So now I'm like dealing with these other problems and I have such a flat bottom
Mhm.
that this pattern, when I adjusted for the crotch line, which is now nice, it caused everything to really be wonky for the flat part of it. It just caused it to have too much fabric back there. So I've got to figure out what to do without without readjusting the crotch line, but to get rid of the
Mhm.
excess
Mm.
fabric.
I remember them telling me once, one of the classes I went to, I think was with Pamela Liggett, that if there's some spandex in the material, to wear them around and let your body heat warm them up because that they will stretch out and then do your final fitting. So that is but so I don't know if there's any in that, but I do remember.
Yeah, I don't think so because it's not when I hold it, even when in my hands, if I like take the fabric in my hands, even right now,
Mhm.
it's not stretching either way.
Yeah.
So it just feels like the heat molded it or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I know that that's going to have to be readjusted
So
somehow.
were you successful putting the zipper in the back?
Oh yeah, the zipper was fine. That
And it
was
feels okay and everything?
yeah.
Did you
It's
do
just
a-
a back center zipper. It's nothing
Hmm.
big. And I did it the way the pattern wanted me to originally, without the pocket, and I didn't do the pockets. I just put it in the back and then figured once I get all the fittings straight, then I will make the adjustments for a front fly zipper and put the pockets in and stuff. But so I've got to adjust this all first.
The
But
fabric
so
fast.
yeah, so the back zipper, I mean, I think in general, the back zipper, like that part looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just that
cute.
now I've got all this like extra stuff going on.
I find that a lot of the wovens from Joann's or Hobby Lobby or anywhere in the summertime, they just stretch out so much. I don't understand why that is.
Yeah, that's
Even
what I
the
was
ones
curious
with
as to what you were
spandex where
making.
you can like fit them a little tighter because they have some stretch, you still get like, it's the heat and humidity. Because in the wintertime, the bottom weights I use for winter stuff don't do that. It's the summer bottom weights that do it.
Which pattern were you using, Joanne?
Wasn't it the same one?
Same one you have, Doreen.
Yeah.
One? Okay, all right. You don't have to look then.
Yeah, it was that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
is
I-
that the one that Casey had such good luck with?
Yeah.
I had good luck with it too. I just finished mine.
Yeah, no, I did not have good luck, but I know I have a strange body size. I know
Yeah.
I have to adjust a
Yeah,
lot, whether it's pants or tops or whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what I wear, I have to adjust. So I thought I had fixed everything and parts were fixed. But now I have to readjust for all the other issues that happened
Oh.
afterwards.
Goodness.
Yeah, so it's
Trying
like
to
I
fix
don't
the
know whether
fun
I
out
want to
of it.
redo it or not. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle
so
of making a dress, and so I have to wait for some serger thread to come in the mail, and then I'll keep working on that.
Do you have the pattern for that?
Yeah, I think I've shown it before. It's this one.
Cute, cute.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so it's like you can't really tell, but when you see it on this side, see all the that's
Hang on.
let's see. It's
the
that one.
line
So it's
drawing.
like this, there's a lot, it's like a puzzle piece when you're putting all this stuff together.
What's the number on it so I can look it up? I can't really see it.
MP495.
MP495. Okay.
So it's a McCall's pattern. And that, I mean, the muslin seemed to fit pretty good on that one. So hopefully when it's completed, I won't be upset with that one either. But it's a dress, so I probably won't have as much issues with it. Yeah.
Very easier.
But that one's coming along and had to do a lot of matching of a print.
Do you have a little piece of fabric nearby?
Let's see.
Actually, I should put mine on.
Now, here's the dress. Let's see.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
that fabric.
Pretty.
So what's going to happen is that's going to go here. Let's see. That's going to go across here. That's going to go across there.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then it'll have like, so.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Joanne.
pretty.
But it was interesting with all it's like, it's pleated here, but there's a seam here. So you had to make sure the seam and the pleats all connected in the right spot correctly.
Yeah.
And so that was a little, so I felt good about, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but let's see. Right, kind of like you've got that corner. See, I don't know if you can see it. It's like a corner seam
Mhm.
going
Yeah, I
on
see it.
there. But then you've
Yeah, I can
got
see it.
like a pleat underneath it. And you had to
Oh,
make
okay.
sure everything fit in correctly. And so that was, yeah, that worked all right as long as I did it correctly.
That's gonna be really pretty on that color. Is that navy or black?
It's navy.
Pretty.
Does
So-
anybody else have problem finding navy shoes? It's like they don't exist.
Not recently.
Yeah, they don't sell them. Why not? Navy's such an amazing color.
If they do sell it, it's a kind of almost a gray green navy that doesn't go with any of the navy
True
fabrics I
navy.
have. It's like,
I got
And I
mine
don't
from
usually wear black
DSW.
because black doesn't work well for me as an accessory. Right.
I
So-
found navy at Skechers as a flat canvas kind of shoe. It was like a loafer canvas style, and that was navy. So I like those. That was Skechers. And then last year I did buy some denim heels,
That's fun.
but I haven't worn them yet because I haven't had the need to yet, but that'll probably be the fall.
Mhm. They would be pretty with a white dress.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else to share, Joanne?
That's all the sewing I've been doing. Yeah.
You've been doing a lot. Okay, let's see. Who wants to go next? Who do we got next? We got Usha, Doreen.
Oh,
So
I'll go
that-
next since I've got my, I just put them on.
Okay,
So
let's see what's
these are the ones that I just finished. So
these are pants we're looking at, or the shirt?
the same, the shorts, the same thing that Joanne has.
Oh, no way.
Yep. So I got one step up. I'll go one more step up here.
Oh my God, be careful.
Don't hurt yourself.
Do this all the time, guys.
Oh, those are darling.
I
Yeah,
don't have
love
them
it.
buttoned yet. I don't have them buttoned yet, but. so
Okay,
that's-
hold on to that then.
I will have to end the meeting and tell everyone to close their eyes.
So that's from the side. They seem
Those
to
are great.
They are lovely. I like the fitting.
And then I'll go from the behind.
Uh-huh.
Careful now.
I know. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah,
Wait,
Yep.
did you do a back zipper? No.
no.
She
Nope.
moved it to the front.
No.
I liked it.
You have no butt. No butt.
And that's why that pattern fits perfectly because I've got no butt too and it fits me perfect.
Casey, I saw you on one pair of pants that you had taken a picture of, and you said, I looked at you and you had made the comment that you still had problems with the back seat. And I'm going, I'm watching her progress because she's got the same backside that I do.
Oh,
When she
no.
said this one fit, I went, I'm following along. And yep, it's just, I think there might be a little, I mean, I can't go up without falling over. I think there might sometimes be, but I think, you know, a little bit back there, but there's not really nothing to
Mm-mm.
complain about. You know, when you move around and stuff, it's gonna happen anyway. So I mean, this is best without with just putting them on. I'm going, wow, I really didn't do any, there was no revisions whatsoever on me, and this is a first.
What about the
So-
top you're wearing? Did you make it?
No, but I think I'm going to, I've had this forever. I'm going to use this as a model for, you know, I'm gonna make one like this.
You could have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah. No, this is an easy, I told myself this morning when I had it on, I went, holy crap, you've had this for years. And this is the first summer when it's been hot enough to wear this kind of stuff. So it's nice that I get to wear it.
Are you in the hundreds too?
We're crawling back up. We were cool. No, we just started getting warmer yesterday, and everybody's saying it's just gonna, you know, it's gonna go up. So I don't know how far up it's gonna go. If it goes up into the hundreds, I won't like it. That's too much.
Okay.
I was showing you guys, or maybe I did, I don't know. This one that I was thinking about trying out.
Oh, yeah.
So I tried out, and I don't know that I love it. I mean, this is just gunk fabric from downstairs that I just got rid of. I don't know if I love it. I don't think I'm gonna plan on making it again.
How does it fit?
He's on, yeah.
Okay, give me 2 secs.
Okay. 1, 2.
Because it's one of those things where sometimes things look great on the hanger and not in real life and vice versa.
Yeah, I'm getting it here.
Or it
Anything that
might
you-
just be like the color isn't something that's the best for you either. It could be, something different.
Actually, Dave actually kind of liked it, which I was very surprised about. I just said,
No,
don't
I'm
look at the
not.
color.
It is
Oh.
nice. That's
Oh,
cute.
it's cute. It's cute.
Yeah. With like black pants or something, I think that could be a good look for going out.
Do you guys like this?
I do.
I'm not a big fan of cold shoulders, so I'm probably not a good judge.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm tired of cold shoulder, but I think I like the way this is not the same normal. I mean, it's got that kind of a different kind of slit this way. So I just wanted to try it once and just to see if I liked it or not. And I went, it's okay. It's okay. But it took me, it takes time to even do this much, to make the muslin go this far, and takes time. But yeah, I'm not going to make it. I don't think I'll be making another one, but I'll finish this one up. So the last thing I'm doing, and I haven't even, but I'll show it to you next week, but I'm starting to work on, I could have cut apart a t-shirt, and because it fit right, so I'm using the end of that the leggings one that I had leggings on, and so I don't even have to show you, but anyway, I'm doing this from a t-shirt, so this is not from a pattern at all. So I don't think it matters to even bring it out. I think you guys get the idea. It's from. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm working.
Pretty.
That's what I'm working on. But it's just nice to. It's been easy to work with so far. Just cut it out, put this thing on, and sew it up, and so anyway.
That'll be done fast.
Without a pattern, it's this guy here that the shorts, because of I'm not used to working with the, putting the
Waistband.
yeah, the waistband, thank you. I'm not used to putting the waistband on. You guys, I think this is why I brought it up. For putting the thing around, for putting this around, how much less are you supposed to do of this stretch when you're putting it around and attaching it? How much less of this?
People say 80 to 85%.
Good. That helps.
But that's just like a rule of thumb. Some t-shirt knits won't do it, and some will still be too long at that.
Okay, have a great weekend.
Bye. This one is really, really stretchy.
Yeah, if it's really super stretchy, I would go to like 80% and then pin fit it and see if it is going to lay flat.
Okay. Okay, that's all for me.
Okie dokie. So it's down to Usha and Suzette. Who wants it?
Suzette.
I haven't done any sewing, so
I'll sit back. What the new chiropractor say?
I don't like him. I'm not going back.
No. How much time did you have to spend with them? Because they take forever.
I had 2 visits.
Oh, you did in the same day or in the same?
No. The first time he took x-rays, and then he gave me his initial opinion, like, oh, you got this and this and this and this. But he sent the x-rays out. And so I was a nervous wreck,
Yeah.
When I went back yesterday, he was completely wrong.
Really?
He's like, I do have a kidney stone that showed up in the x-ray, but it's not bothering me. I've had them before. I know what that feels like, and this is not it. So he keeps telling me, you need to go to the kidney doctor. You need a bone density test. We're going to send you for an MRI. And then
Oh, wow.
kept harping on this kidney doctor. Then he had to lift my shirt up to do this 3-second treatment that he did. You got a spot back here. Do you go to the dermatologist? I'm like,
Oh, no.
my back hurts. You're a chiropractor. What are you going to do? So I'm like,
You can do one thing, change that guy.
yeah, I'm gonna, I'm
Yeah.
just, and I've been twice and it's been a week and a half, you
Yeah,
know.
the part, do you know, do
He
you
hasn't
have
even
another place
touched
to go
me. He
to?
hasn't even touched me yet. He gives us one of
Mm.
those activators, which, you know, he's gonna want me to come back like 75 times.
No,
Do
no.
you have a
Did
new
he even
person to
get to
go
what
to?
was like wrong with your back?
I have, you know, like a little bit of deterioration like everybody else has, and probably some arthritis in there. And
Mhm.
he was saying I had osteoporosis and I need a bone density
Oh,
scan. And
no.
he
Sounds
was
like he
just-
wants to be a medical doctor.
I know, I'm like, but you are a doctor. What are you gonna do for me? And then he tried to
Oh.
sell me a TENS unit for $40 on the way out the door. I'm like,
No, no.
What's that?
it's like these electrodes you put on
Okay.
and you can wear them.
Uh,
I said, well, how often would you do that? He's like, you can wear that all the time. I'm like, no, you
No,
don't.
you
can't.
No, find another
I just got-
chiropractor.
Moving
Well,
on.
Find another
I
one.
have one, but he was on vacation.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
not
thought,
this one.
well, maybe I can get an adjustment before this guy comes back. And this new guy took my insurance, and you know, my brother and his wife go there.
Weird. Yeah.
I had a recommendation, you know, but I'm like, no way.
So you don't have any relief yet, though.
Well, it's getting better. I'm, you know, with the stretching and the heat and ice that I'm doing on my own, it's tolerable.
Mhm.
Good.
I finally went to the store today just to walk around because I'm been stuck in the house. So
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. That'll drive you crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
well-
do you do this again?
I think it's just overuse, and what they say is wrong is it's from a twisting motion. You know, like if you twist, bend down for something.
You
Mhm.
did have a demanding job, though, for a lot of years, carrying
Yeah,
all that.
It's
Yeah.
just overuse and picking things up that I
Yeah.
shouldn't do, and not.
Mhm.
Ever since we had COVID, I stopped doing my stretching and all that. So my own fault.
Okay, but Suzette, how big is a kidney stone that they can see on a regular x-ray?
Good point, Dara.
Wow, how big?
I've had plenty of kidney stones, but never one that showed on a regular back x-ray.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't
I
show on
mean,
a back
they
X-ray.
did the front and the side view, and when they did the front view, I'm like, "What's that white dot?" He said, "That's a kidney stone."
Maybe he's
But
wrong.
they only hurt if they start moving. It's not moving right now.
Well, I've had lots of kidney stones, and actually I've had symptoms for like sometimes 6 months before they started moving.
Uh-oh.
So you can have symptoms from them when they're just in your kidney.
Yeah, I had it really bad when I was like 24.
Hmm.
So that's the
What's-
worst pain ever.
What's
Yep.
an early symptom, Dara?
You
Well, it
can't
depends.
know.
It depends on where it is and what
Yeah.
kind it is and where it is like in your kidney, because like different parts of your kidneys are really like there's no nerves there and you don't feel any pain, but then other parts you can feel pain. So it just depends. Like for me, I start losing weight. That's how I know I have a kidney stone. I'm like, it's like, yay, I'm losing weight. Oh darn, I probably have another kidney stone.
Oh.
Mm.
Have you had to have surgery or anything for it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would have been
You would see me
insane.
drinking water.
Mhm.
Yeah, I drink I drink a ton because that was a new thing on my nutrition thing when I lost the weight. She said to drink like 10 glasses a day, which to me is a ton. But then my doctor said, keep it up because you get kidney stones. And I had pain, like, I mean, a horrible pain. Literally, I mean, Andrea, I couldn't move.
Yeah.
I was
it's
in the
horrible.
house and Dave was in the house with me. I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. It came on fast.
Oh, gosh.
I couldn't move. I just remember just suddenly it just happened. I hadn't really hardly anything beforehand that told me that I was getting, this horrific pain. The other time I had it, I had a warning of about a few hours. I was on my way into work and my back started bothering me. By the time I got to work, I couldn't hardly move. But then that's what I had. That's my experience.
Yeah.
Gosh, when you
Everybody's
see,
different, and there's like a couple different kinds of kidney stones, and
And the size of it matters huge. And
yeah.
yeah,
Well, I'm not saying I won't get it checked, but I'm at a chiropractor and I want to be able to walk so I can get to the kidney doctor.
yeah.
Like, what are you
Same
sending me
subject.
out for? I would have had a bone density test, an MRI, and all these other doctor's visits, and still I can't walk because you're not touching me.
oh, Suzette.
It's crazy. I
You're
don't know if
frustrated.
I don't know if any doctor knows what they're doing. I went one time, I had a torn ligament in my ankle and it was swollen like a baseball. I had an MRI and I went to this doctor and he's like, I think it's your knee that hurts. I'm like, no, it's not my knee. Come back. He said, come back when your knee hurts. I'm like,
Is
"Oh."
that they spent money and time to get that technical degree, please.
I know, so I went to another orthopedic and I had surgery on my ankle.
Lisa.
Guess what? It wasn't my knee.
Oh, no. Take Usha to the doctor with you. Oh, I hope you can get a solution soon.
Yeah,
Um, have-
I go back to my other guy. He's just around the corner.
Have you made an appointment with this guy? So you get, when
My
you're
regular guy, yes.
good.
But I
Kiss
am doing way better than I was. It's just sitting still irritates it.
Yeah.
If Suzette is with me, I would have taken her for acupuncture, not the chiropractor.
Have you ever done that, Suzette? You
No,
could try that on the fly too.
I'm afraid. I don't know what they'll do. Maybe they can get my kidney stone out. I don't know.
I think we can with that. I think we can. Yeah, we should just let Usha take care of you for a couple of weeks. She'll be good as new.
She won't
No, I-
charge you a thing.
Yeah, I had twice this, like once, like whatever Suzette is saying, like back pain, because I think I bent wrongly and lifted the heavy couch when we were moving the furniture. And then I thought it's an inflammation, but then after week, 2 weeks, like it's not going. Then I went to the physical therapist and they didn't do anything other than, do this exercise, do that exercise kind of thing. It didn't work for me. So I went to the acupuncture guy. So there will be, like, if there is an inflammation, the air bubble also will be there. And what the other doctor said, you have a knee problem. Maybe it is true because nervous system is from neck to
Right.
toe. It's continued. So if you have any problem on your left side, those nervous system is connected on your right leg around some place. So it's maybe we feel it as a joke, but there may be some scientific reason for him to say it that way. But for me, I got
had
survival.
an MRI and my ankle was like this.
Yeah.
Can there not be something wrong with my
Yeah.
For me, I got cured twice. One for my sciatic nerve, and the second one is my frozen shoulder, which was like very severe. I could not even lift my hand like that. It was only up until there. For those two, I got to the acupuncture for maybe 3 to 5 sessions, depending on the severity of your issue.
And it worked right away.
The relief started coming right away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
No needles.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
hurt.
was scared too, but I went to the authentic, who was having a degree not in US but in other countries,
Uh-huh.
and they have a different kind of education. You just if nothing is working, all the American system, then you are desperate to find the other ways.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
I went to one to interview him for the newspaper because I was a writer and I'm interviewing him. He just reaches out. He could tell I had a headache and he just sticks his needle right in my head. He didn't ask my permission or anything. And it worked right away. I was like, that's weird.
I don't know much of that science. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What have you been working on, Usha?
I am mostly working on the garden.
Good
but-
for you. Do you ever tune into Mary Lee's classes? Gosh, she's cool, isn't she?
She's doing the container gardening tips and tricks and all. I
Yeah.
attended yesterday. But I managed to finish a dress which I wore one of my friend long time ago, and I put it away everything when my sons came to visit me. So I dusted it and I finished it.
Good. You're sewing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said you're sewing. You said you weren't going to sew for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm on call, so I'm a lot of stress. So that stress can be released only when I touch my fabric, do something in my sewing area, or at least just sit there and, just pet my cats. But sitting in the sewing area makes me little calm down.
Mhm.
Maybe that's my mental problem, but I can calm down when I go to that corner, But if I can make some, definitely it will be more relaxed. And then thanks to you, I have to, now organize more because you put a thought on me about the Michael. So I went there and I gone crazy and got so much of stuff there. So
Did you get a good deal?
oh, it's like $1.60 per 1 yard of that block, and they have a lot more clearance fabric also, like which was normally $6, they put it for $3. I didn't have much energy to go through them, so I didn't go to that pile. But I had a lot of the summer related stuff, not just fabric, the table runners and the plasticware, which you can put it on the picnic table. Those were very cheap, but look so beautiful, which we can use it in the sewing area to put the pins, or the 3-cup kind of divider is good when you're working on a project. So I got a couple of them like that. Definitely some fabric, because I wanted to stash the plain fabrics, which I have normally only the print ones. I don't go and buy the plain fabric, but Michaels, they have all this plain fabric, like 2 fat coaters for $1.20. That means like one is 60 cents. So, and different colors, not just the free, what is that, some of the theme they have it, not just those colors, they have a lot other colors. So I had good time, like, at least a half a day in Michaels.
Oh my, that was a good time. Wow.
Yeah, I was not in rush. I went after my breakfast, roamed around until I get hungry. And then I packed and got home and had lunch. So, and then I did finish it. I don't know whether if I can show it or not. You can see it.
Look at it. Yes.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
You see it, right?
Mhm.
That was, the bodice was fully lined, but not the fringe or gatherings. Gatherings is single fabric. I didn't hem it yet. I'm going to give it to her today or somewhere. But the body part is fully lined with the same fabric.
Wow.
Pretty.
Yeah.
I made one for me, and then she saw that and she wanted the same one. So I finished that one. So yeah, I had a good time there. It's all serger, so it didn't take much time. So I just need some top stitch maybe. I bought some stretch thread. So I'm going to try that on the top stitch thing.
Fun. Okay, anything else to share, guys? No? Okay, I hope you have an awesome weekend. I'll see you Monday morning for So We Took a Detour. Okay.
So are you going to make that top from the Dora's pattern this weekend? And
I might. Yeah. Especially since I don't have to cut out the pattern.
cool. Thank you.
Guys, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.